Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just coming to you today with a quick little video on some of my favorite foundations. With foundation, it's very important because it's the base of your makeup. So if you don't start with a good clear canvas, the rest of it's kind of not going to do so well either. So I just wanted to give you a few of my favorites and tell you why I like them and why they're some of my favorites. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm not going to do them in any particular order. I have some drugstore, some high-end, they're just everywhere. So excuse my very bloodshot eye. I don't know what is going on. I just did my tutorial on this look, which if you like this, please watch it. Let me know. But my eye is just like bloodshot for some reason. I think my contact's irritating it. But let's move on. One of my favorite foundations that I have used probably close to the longest, excuse me, maybe it's my allergies, maybe that's why my eye is bloodshot, is my Silk Cream Foundation by Laura Mercier. This foundation is it's luminous coverage, it's full coverage, it lasts all day, it doesn't crease, it doesn't make dry patches more, sometimes you can get dry patches and it just makes it look cakey on your face. This is great year-round, all the time, anytime. You cannot go wrong with this foundation. It is just one of the best that I have tried, and I love all foundation products that I've ever used of Laura Mercier. So okay, next I'll go ahead and do, since I have it in my hand, swirling it around. I talk with my hands, can you guys tell that? So I'm sure you can. Is my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus color correcting full coverage cream. I don't typically like CC creams. Sometimes I think they can be too just like a thick lotion, and they're really thick and they don't cover. This one, however, does. One pump, and I like that it comes in this pump here. It's great coverage. It lasts all day. It is great in the summer, especially because in the summertime you don't want sometimes all that full coverage. It's medium to full coverage for a CC cream anyway. It's very velvety. It has your SPF 50 plus in it, so that's you don't have to put your sunscreen on, that sort of thing. Sometimes with SPF in foundations you do have to be careful because you get that washout or flashback if you're taking pictures. So sometimes you just have to play around with your makeup and make sure what works best for you, and see for photography, that sort of thing. But I highly recommend this. It's a great product. I am IT Cosmetics obsessed. Everything that I've tried of theirs is awesome. So okay, next let me do one of my drugstore brands. This is my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Looks like this. This is your primer, concealer, foundation, shine free, all in one, and it's also in a pump. Sorry, it's messy. Ugh. But it is definitely medium to full coverage. It lasts all day. It has the sunscreen in it. I wear this daily when I'm going to work because I do need good coverage, but at the same time I want something that's going to stay all day and doesn't look, I don't want to say muddy, but sometimes when you have your foundation on all day, it kind of gets a little patchy looking, like it's breaking up on your face. This does not do that. It's like $12 or $13, I think, maybe cheaper. Maybe it's around that price range, $10 to $15, we'll say. You can get it anywhere. It's CoverGirl. Now, in the past, I have never liked CoverGirl foundations. I have always been I don't like CoverGirl, blah, 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 as far as CoverGirl foundations. This one is the exception. It is great. It's great coverage. It's got everything in it. You don't have to put on a primer. You don't have to put on a concealer. I still do use a concealer under my eyes just because I want it to be brighter, than the rest of your face. My color is in medium beige, or beige, however you say that. But this is really, really good, especially to be drugstore quality. So it's a great brand. And again, that's a lot coming from me for CoverGirl. Another one is my Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup by Estee Lauder. This is a full coverage, stay all day, I'm not moving makeup. If you're going for pictures, if you're doing, in the heat, or you're somewhere where, you need your makeup to last all day against, the climate or whatever the obstacles are that you're facing, this is a great foundation for you. It is long wearing. It doesn't come off till you take it off. It has pretty good buildable coverage, and again, it's full coverage makeup. It's just awesome. I really, really love this stuff. I'll continue to repurchase it, just as the others that I'm going to show you too. But it is great. Getting down to the end, here's my Clinique Pore Refining Solutions. I like this. It's instant perfecting makeup. It helps your pores. I do have pores. I've told y'all in the past I have, very large pores, especially here and on the nose, like a lot of people. But it's fragrance free. It's allergy tested. It's medium coverage. It's a matte finish, and this is great in the summer. I don't really wear it that much in the winter because it is so matte and it's not full coverage. But especially in the summer, when you have more problems with your pores opening up, this makeup is really good. It doesn't seep into the pores, and it holds up against sweating and that sort of thing too. So this is a really, really good foundation, especially in the summertime. Okay, down to the last one. This is my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. This is probably, I don't want to say it's my favorite. I mean, I love all of them. This one is just great. That's what I have on today. Put it on really quickly with my beauty blender. It's full coverage. It's buildable coverage. It's medium to full, and it's very buildable. It holds up. It doesn't have the flashback and the shine in pictures and photography, or whatever you want to say. I honestly have not one bad thing to say about this. It's expensive, but it is worth its money. It's just great stuff, with primer, without primer, with concealer, without concealer, whatever. It's a great, great product. I do want to try the Dior Star, I think is what it is, foundation. I did want, and possibly the Perricone, what is it called? No Foundation foundation that Brianna Stanco has worn a lot, and I've seen Makeup by Tiffany D do a review on that as well. I'd really like to try that. I'm just trying to use up some of my foundations before I do more, just because money's hard to come by. I have learned that, and I have to work really hard for mine, as most of us do. So I try to use up some of what I have, because I don't like to keep foundations that are extremely old. I like to use them up. So I definitely will be getting the Dior Star. And plus, the reason I'm holding out is because there's not a place close to me that sells it. And so it's really hard to do, as you all know, color match. So I've got to figure out what color I am and then kind of go from there. So if anybody has any suggestions what color I might be, just let me know. Thanks. Okay, so I wanted to do these are dirty, please excuse me, because like I said, I just did my makeup date night tutorial, but I wanted to show you some of the products that I use with my foundation that makes application so much better. This is one of them. As you can tell, it is dirty, excuse me, because I literally just used it not an hour ago, and I was rushing out the door, so I didn't have time to wash them, but that's where we're going after this. These are my favorites. I always use these three. One is the Beauty Blender. You wet this. Always make sure you wet this sponge and you squeeze it out really well. You don't want to use it, sopping wet and trying to put it on, because all you're going to have is a big gunky mess on your face. But make sure that it's wet. I use this end for my foundation. I use this end for my concealer. I always pretty much use this for my concealer under my eyes, always, even if I'm not using the bottom part for my foundation. My next thing is my Sigma Flat Kabuki F86, I think. Everybody knows about this brush. Mine's dirty. Everybody knows about this brush. It's great. It's very buildable. It's very soft. It's, it's just a great, great brush. It's good as far as size, that sort of thing. It doesn't really shed and it cleans well. Takes a lot to clean it, but it does clean well. You know, another brush that's smaller, and I wish it was bigger, and I'm sure that Sephora makes a bigger brush, but this is probably, I honestly probably like this brush more than I do this one, and I never thought I would say that, but this is a Sephora Professional mineral powder number 45 brush. I don't use mineral powder to put my foundation on. My friend worked at Sephora for a long time, and she had recommended this brush to me, and I was like, you know, I got the Sigma, I don't want to try that, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, blah 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 blah. But she taught me into getting this brush is awesome. Again, I think I probably like it better than the Sigma. It's so soft. Again, it's dirty, sorry about that. It's so soft, very soft on the skin. It blends very well without leaving brush strokes on your face. It's still small enough you can get around those good corners, you know, really well down onto the neck. Some people may not like it because it is so small, but I just really like it because you can buff it in so well with this brush. I have not really had a Sephora brush that I was disappointed with, really. I mean, they just make really good brushes. I think they are some of them that are on the expensive side. However, all makeup brushes that are good seem to be on the expensive side. So, you know, win-win, lose-lose, that sort of thing. So I think that's it. I hope this video was a little informative for you, and maybe helps you, gives you a little bit of information, maybe on some foundations that you haven't tried that, you know, maybe I give you a little look into. My skin is combination dry sensitive skin, so and I typically wear around a medium in most things, or light to medium. You know, if I'm very tan in the summer, I'll go medium beige, but you know, the best thing to do when you're purchasing foundation, unless you have purchased it and you know that's your color for sure, is to get a sample or go get color matched. You know, because foundation is something that you really have to be spot on with the color and the coverage. So anyway, but you guys know that. So I think that's it. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.